y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. I want to talk about this microfire sparkler. This is the BC microfire sparkler. It's a relatively new one that's been out. I fell in love with this plant, head over heels with this plant. Because of, its compact nature. It's a miniature orchid. I just loved everything about it. I loved the bloom. This one's crooked, but this one here is a little more closer to right. Its little nose is a little weird, a little sideways, but I did just fall in love with this one. And actually, I have another one right here. I'm pretty sure that one's more than one plant in that pot, but right here is another one that's in bloom, and you can see the pretty. I just loved the flowers. Just loved the way they look, and how you can see the nodosa in them a little bit. But yeah, just a real incredible looking plant. Well, these were seedlings when I got them, and this one's actually a bigger plant than this one also, but I should get the other thing and set this one up here beside of it. Hang on, I'll do that. Hey y'all, my channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. They have pots, they have media, they even sell orchids. Use my name, code Hillbilly, in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. They also do free shipping in the US. So go check them out, y'all. This one here can be up here as well. But yeah, this one, it's a really great little blooming plant. But as you see, when you have seedlings, you get variations. This is a yellow microfire sparkler. Now, is that not just incredible? That one looks like the nodosa more, and it's got a red little lip. Now, it does have a bud back there too. I'm going to wait and see what that one blooms out as. But I wanted to talk about that one a little bit and talk to you a little bit about seedling variation. And that's why so many people say that, I mean, it is a cross, but you don't always get the exact same flowers out of a cross. This one here is getting ready to bud there also, which will be interesting to see. But it seems to me like more like it's this section of plant here that is the yellow. So I would say what it is a bunch of the seedlings were stuck together and they wouldn't come apart, so they just went ahead and potted it. I agree. I talked to Michael McCarthy about it, and he agreed. He thinks that that's two plants in a pot, and I agree. I do. Sometimes you can't get them apart until they grow bigger. A lot of times, like I said, people with seedlings will just simply, pot them together like that because you can't get them apart. This one does have a bud over here on this new growth, which I'll be curious to see, but it's probably, I believe this is a whole nother section. I think this is a whole nother plant itself here as well. This one, there's one here in the middle that I believe is coming off of the yellow part. If you look down in there, you can actually tell, you can kind of see, I believe it's 3 plants. I believe this is 3 plants in one pot. And the other ones could exactly bloom like these, and you not know no different. But if this is a actual yellow one and that other one blooms yellow, that's a rare seedling, and that's something that you should hold on to. That is something that so if you buy seedlings, that's something to look for. because not all of them, and some people will sell seedlings before they, before they all bloom out, and you don't exactly know what variation you're going to get. So sometimes buying seedlings is really cool. When these came available, I bought 10, I believe. And there was 11 bought, I think, but Rayanne had purchased one, and so I sent her one on with her order once we got the order, and then I've gifted a couple of them over the years, or over since I have gotten them, but they're really cool. I just think they're fascinating. They're Brassavola nodosa crossed with Cattleya Little Sunshine. And if I can find, I can find a nodosa picture, but if I can find a Little Sunshine picture, I'll put the parents up on the screen so you can see what it took to make this plant. But the fact that this one is yellow, this could be a real money plant here. This one is definitely rare, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It is really, really interesting. And I think that is really cool when you have seedling variations like this. So I'm real interested to see what's going to happen with this one back here, that other bud, and see what happens. And eventually, see, this one is a new growth, but I believe that's coming off of this section of plant. I don't believe that is part of the yellow section of plant. Eventually, if that blooms out yellow, I will remove this plant and pot it up all on its own, so that so that I can grow this one all by itself. That is something that you keep and something that you hold on to, and if it gets bigger and everything, then you can take mariclones off of it and sell it and make a little bit of money on the side. You can do that, but the thing of it is that you have a rare plant there, so the decision's yours as to what you do with it. But yeah, sometimes that happens, and I thought that was really cool. And I had noticed when it bloomed out that it was very yellow, and I thought, well, it could, because you see there's yellow in them. I was like, it's going to turn red in a few days. And if you look, there's like just a tiny section of red on the one petal there, but not much at all. She has the red tip on the lip, which is cool, but barely a tiny red spot right there. But I'm so curious to see what that one's going to be when it blooms. I am super anxious. That is amazing, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I think I have two other microfires up here that are bigger. They have just been blooming red, though. Whenever they have bloomed out red. But yeah, this is just hands down, it's my favorite plant. That's why I've got so many of them, and I don't mind. I really do like them. But this is a really cool happenstance here that took place. Yeah, a yellow one. That's amazing. I really do hope that I have a seedling variation there that is yellow. That's so cool. Like, I just couldn't wait to share it with you guys. I thought you guys would find that really, really interesting. Hold tight. I will be right back in 1 second. I am back. I was wanting to make sure there was no other ones that's in bloom, and there's not. There's a few other, one of the bigger ones up here does have buds on it, so it's not ready to be shown yet. Then I have a smaller one that's not, it's kind of lagging behind these guys, so I'm kind of curious to see what happens with that one. But I have two bigger ones up here, these two, and one smaller plant left. So, but yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool plant. Like I said, I fell in love with it. I thought I was never going to get it, because Diamond Orchids was selling it, and he was selling them for bid, and they were going for quite a bit in bids, and yeah, I couldn't afford that. So when Michael told me that the place that sold seedlings had them, so I got every last one that they had. They didn't have many. I think it might not have been 10. I think maybe it was 7 or 8 maybe. I can't remember now. It's been a year ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago. 12/16 of 22. Yeah. So it's been a little while ago. But yeah, such a cool thing happened. Such a cool thing happened with that. That is really amazing. I'm really anxious, and I'll post it in a few days and see if that other one blooms out, because I will definitely be curious to see if it's yellow. So I wanted to share with you guys a little bit about seedling variations and yep, how rare they can be, and that there's something that you hang on to. So with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me, and bye for now, y'all, till we meet again.